I see we got one person in so far, guys. Come on and come in. Please hit the like button as you enter the room, guys. Please hit the like button as you enter the room. Hey, Raina. How you doing, girl? Hope your day is going absolutely wonderful. Thank you for coming. Thank you for coming. You going live tonight? I see we got 10 people in the building. Guys, please hit that thumbs up button as you enter the live, please. You going live tonight, Raina? Come on in, guys, and please hit the thumbs up button as you enter the live. No, not tonight. Hey, keep it cute. Thank you for coming. Please remember to hit the thumbs up button, guys, as you enter the room. Hey, Leah. Thank you, Leah. Thank you for coming. Okay, Raina, not tonight. Come on in, guys, and hit that thumbs up button as you enter the room. Guys, I have 110 subscribers. I am so happy. So happy. Not 100. I've been 1,010. I just shared you out, sis. Thank you, Raina. I really appreciate that, girl. Thank you. We're going to get a few more people up in the room. Hey, Carla. We're going to get a few more people up in the room, then we're going to get started. Leah, do me a special favor, Leah. I need you to save the very front row middle seat. I need you to save that seat for Cheryl's moderator, Tanya. So we definitely gonna wait and give her a moment to see if she's able to get over here, since she said she was in that live. I don't know if she was speaking of my live or Truth's live, but she said she was in that live, and her excuse for being over there was because she was always told to keep her friends close and her enemies closer. So I want to make sure, Leah, we save her that very front row middle seat, because I like to give my frenemies a show. So I want her to be able to see everything. So let's save that seat for her, Leah. And hopefully she's made her way over here by now. And hopefully she has her notepad too, so she can take very good notes, so she can go back and tell exactly what I said and not trying to twist my words up like Cheryl did today. Thank you, Leah. I appreciate it. We need to roll out the red carpet for her. You know, so we want to save the best for her. Blessings, Lynn. Thank you for coming in. Blessings. Thank you, guys. Thank you so much for coming in. We're going to give it a few more minutes and see if we get some more people. We got 23 people so far. Guys, please remember to hit that thumbs up button as you enter the live. Please hit that thumbs up button. Hopefully, most of you guys that come in have already listened to her live that she did today, I think. Yeah, it was today. We can't handle critical thinkers. Absolutely not, Raina. Absolutely not. And I don't think she's, I don't think she's very smart. She did something today that kind of has me thinking, and we finna go over that. Good evening and welcome to the live. Please thumbs up the live. Thank you, Lynn. Thank you. I don't watch Wig. Okay. Well, she did a little video. I don't know why most of those content creators always say, oh, I don't know her name, it's this lady, or I don't know her name. Honey, as much as I was in your chat over there talking to you, was responding and all of that type of stuff, you very well know my name. At Keep It Cute is ridiculous. Yeah, she talked about how all the people put the wigs on the monkeys, the banner people. I think that's what she called them, the banner people, put the wigs on the monkeys or whatever over here. But hopefully Tanya, I don't know what her last name is because I wasn't in the live. I caught the replay of the live. So I didn't get to see which Tanya it was, but hopefully by now she's made her way over here. And that's what I don't understand though. Like, how do you have enemies like over here? Like, that's crazy. This is YouTube. You don't know none of these people over here, but for some reason they're enemies. Like, and what are you sneaking over here to do? Like, because you gave her an excuse like, oh, the only reason I was over there is because I was always told to keep my friends close and my enemies closer. Like, what are you getting from mom over here? Some top-notch secret or something? Because from my understanding, we put it out there for everybody to hear. So like, I'm not understanding what are you what are you doing as an enemy over here instead of just telling her that you like it over here. I don't know if you was talking about my live or Truth Live, but whichever live, evidently you should have just told her you like it over there, because as an enemy, what are you doing? Like, make it make sense. Like, are you over there? Like, it's not like you can fight because you can't see them in person. So it ain't like you can pull some trick on them. You're not going back and telling anything that's not being said on the live. Like, I don't get it. Hey, Monica, thank you for coming in. She mad at the wigs on the apes. Yes, she was. You know, she tried to pretend like it was funny and she wasn't. But yeah, she talked about that. But I don't know. That lady is a mess, I tell you. We got 31 people in the building, guys. We're going to get started in a minute. Guys, please remember to hit that thumbs up button as you enter the building, please. I hope you guys are having a wonderful, hey, Monica, I hope you are having all of you guys are having a wonderfully blessed day. I hope you guys had a great day at work. If you didn't go to work, you was off the day or just not working in somebody's building, I hope you went out and enjoyed the day. If your day was beautiful, thank you, Lynn. Thank you. I just hope you had a wonderfully blessed day. So guys, we're going to go ahead and get started. We got 33 people in the building. So I was listening to Cheryl today. She did a live earlier today, something about if your mother something. Anyway, let me see. If your mother's something, then you're something. I don't know. But anyway, as I was listening to that video, first I'm going to let you guys, what we're going to do first is we're going to listen to a part of my live that I did a day ago. And I need you guys to listen very, very, very good at this part of my live that I'm going to play. I need you to listen to the words very well. So give me 1 second, guys, to pull it up. And then we'll go from there. But give me 1 second to pull this up. I need to switch to my other channel. So guys, when I'm typing in, when I'm typing in the chat, it's gonna be under my other, the one that I came in Truth thing the other day. Hey, Latanya, thank you for coming in. Thank you for coming in. Did I speak to everybody? I spoke to Monica. Okay, thank you guys for coming in. So give me 1 second, guys. I think I wrote down the mark I wanted to go to. Hold on. Where did I write that down at? Is it under here? Oh. Okay, hold on. I got the mark I want to start at. Give me 1 second. Okay, hold on. I got the mark I want to start at. Give me one. Hold on. I don't want that. I need to go to. Bear with me 1 moment, please. Let me pull up my live from a day ago. Hey, Malaysia. Thank you for coming in. Thank you for coming in. Give me 1 moment. I'm trying to pull up something. Oh, Lord. Okay. Nope, that's not it. Why does it keep going to that? Oh, this is where I want to go. 1 second, guys. Good evening and welcome to the chat. Please thumbs up the live. Yes, guys, please thumbs up the live. Give me 1 second. I'm trying to pull up my live from a day ago. And I need you guys to listen very, very carefully. Live. Okay. And we want to start at the 25-minute mark. Give me 1 second. Detrimental to somebody's psyche than being called fat or a whore or bitch or stuff of a lady. You dug into the gut and like you wanted to, and all the men coming over there, that most people are only. Okay, guys, here we go. Please hit the thumbs up button as you come in. Can you guys hear that? Can you hear like the live I'm playing on the tablet? Put a 1 in the chat if you can, or yes, if you can hear it. I cut it off. Hold on, let me see. Can you hear it? She's been saying all of that stuff, and that's why I had posted that. Okay, so guys, please listen very carefully, and I'm gonna stop it when what you've heard, what I want you to hear. So listen very carefully to everything I say. Picture to let her know, sweetie, you can't possibly know what people that whose lives are you can't see what they're doing every day do. For some reason, you love to talk about looks, Cheryl, and a life coaching, introspecting, and outrospecting person should very well know that most people are only beautiful to themselves. Okay? You can have 50 people over here that think you're beautiful, but you're also going to have 50 over here that doesn't think you're so beautiful. And I'm like, true. What has that beauty and all the men coming over there brought you? Like, even yesterday, I'm looking at you. You're sitting there as a intelligent, introspecting, outrospecting grown woman, but you're sitting there with some little, I guess, tank top thing. Hold on, guys. Hold on. I'm gonna go back to coaching, introspecting, and outrospecting. And this part, I want you to really listen and know what I said. Looks, Cheryl, and a life coaching, introspecting, and outrospecting person should very well know that most people are only beautiful to themselves. Okay? You can have 50 people over here that think you're beautiful, but you're also going to have 50 over here that doesn't think you're so beautiful. Okay. And so like, true. I want you guys to keep that in mind. Did you guys hear me? I said that she always focuses on beauty and looks, and that most people are only beautiful to themselves. You can have 50 people over here that think you're beautiful, and the other 50 over here that thinks you're ugly. So keep that in mind, guys. It's one more part I need you guys to hear. The man coming over there brought you. Like, even yesterday, I'm looking at you. You're sitting there as a intelligent, introspecting grown woman, but you're sitting there with some little, I guess, tank top thing, with a blanket over it, but kind of falling down a little bit. Like, I don't understand what you be doing. It's like, is you selling your mind, or are you selling the looks of your body? Yes. Or, you know, what are you trying to sell here? I don't know. But anyway, for some reason, you are trying to make, like, the things that Truth is over here talking about, which is she's doing her commentary, just like you said, you're going to do what you want to do on your channel. So I'm not sure why you are bothered by what goes on Truth's channel. Just like you said yesterday, you're not sure what bothers us about Adrian, because Adrian is— Hold on, I really didn't want y'all to hear that. I was trying to get to the makeup part. Adrian's replying, I'm not bully. Ever since— I think that was at the, yeah, like right here. Going good. That's all we can do now. And these days, it's just taking one day at a time and do the best we can. Hey, just can't handle the truth. Thank you for coming, girl. But if you've been watching Adrian and supposedly know all of these things, how to read people and this, then you would know. You would know what you're saying is not true. So then I wanted the makeup not a good person. Not. And then that's good, Hassan. I'm glad you're doing good. That's all we can do now. And these everybody wrong that she has ever did a collab with or had any kind of contact with. I wish that Lady Alice was still other people. You are jealous of Truth. You would admit that. Adrian's body is okay. Here we go. So is her face. But I want y'all to pay attention to the makeup she's part. Not an ugly lady. Don't get me wrong. She's not an ugly lady. But she's not like you tried to make your people think last night. She's not like that. And then you wear makeup. See, I don't. You see, that's the thing. If I went and put makeup on, honey, I don't wear all of that. But you. Okay. So I hope y'all heard that. I said I don't wear makeup. The part I wanted you to focus on. Remember, we were talking about how she just focuses on looks all the time. So what I said was, because she was saying Adrian looked better than everybody over here. That's what I was talking about, blase, blase. So I was making a point that she wears makeup and I don't wear makeup. So now, guys, that we did that, I want you guys to hear something. And then once I let you hear this, then we will, well, as we're listening to this, we're going to get into the content. So just give me 1 second. And everybody, if it's any new people here who don't know her, her name is Cheryl Grabowski. If you want to go over and look at her, and I suggest you do, if you don't know of her, I suggest you do, so that you're able to get a gist of who she is. And you know, I'm saying her name because she's one that says she supports every Truth and all of them by saying their names on their channel, but they don't want to support her because she's, I don't know, but whatever, for whatever reason. So I'm saying her name. So if any of you guys want to go over and listen to her and get to see who she is, I encourage that. So you can then put my videos together about her. So give me 1 second. Oh, hold on. Not that. Okay. So the name of the video that we're going to listen to is called If Mother Was Unhealthy Emotionally, Then So Are You. And we're going to start at the 5-minute mark on this video. And I just want you guys to listen. I think it was like the 5-minute.
All these good choices, and it's not even 8 a.m. That's really going to change.
Oh, yeah.
Hello,
we
guys.
know a little
Hello.
piece of who she is. Tanya, are you
Hello, guys.
Tanya, the
Welcome
moderator
in.
that's over there that said
Come
you
on
was
in.
in the
We're trying
live
to balance
because
these-
you were always taught to keep
these
your
readers,
friends
y'all.
close
Y'all
and
know
your
I tore
enemies
them up.
closer?
They're so cutesy. Now, come on in.
Was that you? Are you a moderator over there?
How you doing? Okay, it's some type of, service.
Hold on.
And I'm not. I'm here on.
Okay.
Hey, girl, I look like, girl, damn, you fine, mama. Okay, what's her always bearded?
Okay, so guys,
You
please
nice looking
listen.
too. I see your photo right here. Haven't you been in the movie before? No, I ain't never been in the movie. And it was another content creator. This is what she said. What's up, Joseph? Ginger Rat, please stop. Yeah, please stop, because the moderator's gonna get you out. But look, another content. What about you? What's up, Jenny? Crickets in the building? How you doing? The other content creator said, she said that I'm here on YouTube for the men's. She think I'm running some type of feminine, some type of, service. And I'm not.
So guys, did you hear that she said that I said she was over there for the men? I didn't say that in my live at all. Nowhere in my live did I say that. What I said was, were you here to show your body, or were you trying to get people to be attracted to your mind? That's what I said. I didn't say anything about you being here for men. But I guess if you showing your body, I guess that would mean the only people you're trying to attract is men, I guess. Hey, Gertrude. Heck no, I'm a true supporter through and through. Oh, Tanya. Okay, I'm sorry. Hey, Margie. I just know one of her moderators said she was in the live because she was taught to keep her friends close and her friends and her enemies closer. So I was hoping she was bold enough to be like, yeah, that's me. But I'm sorry, Tanya. I see we have 55 people in the building. Guys, please hit that thumbs up button. So nowhere in my live did I say that, guys. So hold on.
I've even learned a lot. Hey, Jenny.
I want to show you.
What's up, Rufus? I learned a lot.
First of all, how this lady is a liar.
That's what I've been doing. Can y'all share?
I want to point out something
share
else.
They copy the link. YouTube don't know the difference. They don't know. They think of you sharing it to Facebook and Instagram and all that. Y'all do that for me. Sierra, where you at in the building?
Thank you, Tanya. Thank you.
Trucker's wife, where y'all at today? Because we got the talk. Nails done, hair done, everything did. Yeah, they say I wear the ugliest wigs on the planet. It's just, man, it's the battle.
And then what I don't understand is like, when I just went to her her video, she's doing something about shallow something, but she's the one that's shallow. She's the one that's shallow. That's what she talks about, how pretty, how beautiful, nails done, feet done, whatever. What? So what? That's normal stuff that women do. That's not anything special. That is normal stuff that women do. And intelligent women, like I saw something the other day, so how to know 5 signs that you've come across a stupid woman. And number 3 was if she focuses on her looks and all of that stuff all the time, then she's a stupid woman. Because most women know beauty fades. You know, beauty definitely fades. No matter how young you continue to look, beauty fades. Hey, Money Boy, thank you for coming in. Hey, LaTanya. Yeah, so she is the shallow person. She is a deflector, a deflector. But hold on, guys. I really want to get to the main thing here that just had me baffled. It just had me baffled. And, you know, if her people can't see that this lady, she's a phony and she says the same things over and over again. But hold on. Hold on.
Banner people said, y'all, we're going to get into the lesson because we got a little lesson tonight. The Banner people said that she will never, the Banner, the fat one, she said that she will never.
And see, that's another thing. She's talking about truth. She's calling truth fat. But we all know we've seen Cheryl's body. She ain't got no men in her chat or her life, just bots. Yeah, she talk about the fact that we thought all her people be bots. But this is what kills me about her. Everything she talked negative about truth or anybody else is her. We've seen Cheryl's body and she's not small. She's not small at all. And I don't know if she's ever seen Truth's body, but she's going by what she's heard other people say, which is ignorant within itself. How can you speak on something that you don't know for yourself? You just hear something and run with it. But everything that she says negative, she ain't. You're good, Tanya. We know who you are, boo. Yeah, everything she says negative, just like she go around calling people bald head scallywags. Well, we know who's the bald head one because we've seen her with the bald head. So those are the kind of things that baffles me about her. And it's crazy that she's always, even in this video, talking about how jealous, hey, Natasha, how jealous people are of her. And she's the one seems to be jealous. Truth doesn't talk about her looks. Truth basically ignores her, but she always talks about Truth.
Oh, girl, I got more subscribers than you. Are you narcissist?
And then see, she's bragging on the subscribers. Cheryl, I know you on live right now. And I know usually when you're on live, you have your other device listening to other content creators. So let me just say this to you. Your subscriber count doesn't mean a damn thing. You have, I think the last time I really paid attention, 20,000 subscribers. But if you look at your views, which are averaging around 1,000 to 3,000, the average, you might get a 4,000 one. But if you look at your average, like 1,000 to 3,000, that's your average views. That's not even a quarter of your subscribers. So that tells me that the majority of your subscribers, since you say they're not bots or whatever, are just not tuning in to listen to you. Thanks for the support. Yes, guys, please remember to thumbs up the live when you come in. Right, Money Boy Trey, she uses the YouTube app to upload, and she believes those bots are her. She doesn't have 8 members yet. Hey, Tra-Luv. Hey, Natasha. Not a thing, Tra-Luv. You're right. It's your views. Yeah, and she always talk about her subscribers came from that vertical app. I know. And that's why I said for her to keep bragging on the subscriber count, most of those are just sitting ducks. You don't even have a quarter percentage of those subscribers that you have that watches you or supports you, because they just said you don't even have 8 members yet. So bragging on the subscribers, your subscriber count doesn't mean anything, Cheryl. It's the views. It's the views. And I just became monetized. And I know that. And I have, right, and I just hit 1,000 yesterday. But oh, thank you, Margie. Thank you, girl. 20,000. Hold on. 20,000 subs and can't get 8 members. Yes, that's what I'm saying. You can't be that great and you keep bragging on the amount of subscribers you have. Thank you so much, Margie. You said that wig. She got more subscribers than me, but I make more money. Right. And so does True. And that's what I'm saying. It's not about the subscribers. So all of this talking about, oh, people don't know YouTube on here. You had to come on here and show them a new way of YouTube. Cheryl, your YouTubing is not YouTubing for you. But YouTube seems to be YouTubing for these people that you're talking about. Your subscriber count doesn't matter. And that's what I'm finna say. I just hit 1,000 the day I did this live. I'm only at 1,010. But each of my videos was getting 400, 500, 600, 700 views, which means the majority of my people was watching me. More of my people have been watching me than your people watching you. So those subscribers that you have, what is the, thank you. I don't know what start mean, but okay. Thank you, Margie. But yeah, more of my subscribers have been watching me than your subscribers have been watching you. But hold on, guys, and I hope you guys still remember what I said in that video, because it's coming. Hold on, this thing keeps going off. But I don't know, this lady baffles me.
You act like I got 300 and something subscribers, like them people that be in your chat. And I need you to help me. I've out subscribed you already, ma'am. It's giving delusional. Are you crazy? I said, this lady is crazy, girl. I got more subscribers than you. You need me. Matter of fact, I've mentioned your name so many times on my channel, just like I had to tell somebody else the other day, old Slewfoot over there. Because I ain't scared to do that. Because see, I ain't no jealous biatch. I'm not that. So I mentioned your name so many times, girl, that they went over there and found you and
for the fact that you can even say you mentioned her name so many times, that seems to, now I don't know how, get back to the live, I guess this way. Yeah. That shows right there within itself that you're jealous, because she doesn't mention you, Cheryl, and I don't think it has anything to do with her not trying to support you. She just doesn't care. She just doesn't care. And that's the part that you can't get. And, you know, saying that you sent people over to her, you crazy to believe that you brought those people over to Truth. You're really crazy to believe that, Cheryl.
Subscribe to you, and Lips people did too. You know what I'm saying?
She's real jealous, Leah.
For a long time. Go somewhere and wash them feet and get that jam out your toes. Clean your nose, wash your assets, and fix your damn hair and get that mucus out your throat.
Yeah, she's very ignorant, Monica. This is a grown, intelligent, so-called introspective woman. But she's trying to tell some women that she's never been around to go wash her behind, go get the toe jam out of her feet, do all of these things. It's probably her that she's had to look in the mirror and tell that to, because she would be the only one who knows that somebody needs to clean their ass or that somebody needs to clean their feet. You see, she can't see truth. She don't know anything about truth. And this is the type of stuff an intelligent woman would come out and say. She's ignorant to not know that sub count doesn't pay her dumbass. Right, but she thinks the subs does. It's the engagement. It's not the subs, it's the engagement. And you don't have many subs that's doing that. But for a grown woman who pretends that she's so grown and classy and not like the people over here and just on a totally different level, but this is the type of stuff you come up with when you are doing commentary on somebody and you talk about the commentary that somebody else does. This is very ignorant. I wouldn't want a life coach like this. I wouldn't.
that mucus, that panel roach was. I don't know for those weird photos. She tried to say, look like you. She just mad her social security was denied. Okay, period. Girl, I know it's an interaction between the content creators, but I don't go over there just protecting my peace. What's up, Rich? That woman is not right in the head. She seems miserable. You did her a charitable donation. I know it. Right? Why can't we all just support?
You see, and it's sad that her subscribers would sit there and play in her face like that. They know she ain't did shit for Truth. They know she have not done one thing for Truth. Truth did it for you, and I spoke on that in that video the other day. All your support, when you start fighting against Q, all your support came from Sipperville and State Gang. And it's sad that as a grown, introspecting woman, you won't admit that. Truth did a lot for you. That's what it was.
For each other, Jimmy. I know, Jimmy. I know. You're right about that. But see, Jimmy, I support them. And I'm going to tell you why, Jimmy. Because I call their name. I know what I'm doing when I call their name. I called the Pissy Scooter name, too. I did.
You do know what you're doing. At least you think you know what you're doing. You're trying to get a reaction so that you can continue to stay afloat. That's what you're trying to do, even though I know you won't admit it, but that's what you're doing. But the more and more you talk, you make yourself sound ignorant.
I tried to get a negative reaction, want to take me to court and all this kind of crazy stuff for shit that she started. I call her name too. See, all these people are friends.
Right.
All these people have done social media.
But that's what she's trying to do.
And it's
but I want you guys to hear this.
You know,
and this lets me know about her and her material.
Woman over there said that I'm jealous of her because she take up cash apps, and that I got mad, and that she will never. Girl, I don't need you to mention my name, girl. I got twice your subscribers.
She just mad because she got.
I'm gonna need you to stop being delusional.
No, but hold on, Margie. I don't know if you've heard this video. Hold on. She's gonna say she don't ask nobody for shit.
You don't hear no mucus.
Borrowing money, not paying it back, and she getting dragged. Yeah, she says she don't ask nobody for shit.
Come on in the room.
Honey.
Yeah. Come on.
Hold on, guys. Let me see how far I can fast forward. Because I don't want to hear all that. I want to get.
What if your next social ad was on TV?
Hold
you
on.
already run social ads, but what about running ads?
Hi, is it a fee money? I'm gonna just call you Money. Hey, Money, thank you for coming in. If you haven't subscribed already, please go ahead and hit that subscribe button.
Love those classes.
And hit the like button too. I'm feeling wonderful. Thank you for asking.
But yeah, we're not doing
Hope
that.
you're feeling good as well.
And I'm working now, but this don't feel like work to me because I love y'all. Okay, I really do. And but these content creators, y'all, some of y'all really don't know. Then they talk about who in my chat. They talk about y'all. They talk about y'all. They say y'all not.
Oh, hold on.
Real people. They say y'all people from other countries and y'all sit around with flies around y'all mouth all the time. They'll say that y'all ain't got no plumbing in y'all houses and y'all are poor and vagabonds. Them people was over there saying the most about y'all. Then they talk about.
And what do she say about the people over here? That's why I'm saying deflection at its best. She has been long time ago before the alliance took place and after the alliance took place has always talked about the supporters over in this chat. So why can't anybody talk about yours? Like, who in the heck do you think you are, lady? Everything you sitting over there telling those people, it's you. It's who you are, and they know it, but they're just like you. That's why they pretending that they don't know. You have been talking about the supporters, the State Gang and the Sippers before you guys even came together. It's crazy.
Most of y'all are bots and you're just not real. It's just terrible.
Right, Lynn, and that's what I'm saying. Who is saying that? That's why I say This lady make up a lot. What she does is she take your words and twist them. Just like she came on here and said, oh, I think she's on YouTube for the men and that she's running some kind of operation. Where in my life did I say that? Nowhere in my life did I say that. She took me saying, are you on YouTube to show your body, or are you trying to get people attracted to your mind, and ran back over to her channel and said, I said she's here for the men and that she's running some sort of operation. Cheryl, let me tell you something about me. I do not allow people to twist my words in any form or fashion. That's not who I am. Had you not, if you just came on and made a regular video or whatever saying how you felt about the video, I would not have said anything back. But what you're not going to do is take what I said, go back over there and twist it. If you're going to take what I say, you need to take it back correctly. Correctly. She's a free ex. Thank you so much, Leah. Good evening and welcome to the live. Yes, so that's what she does. She takes what she hears and then she goes back. The same thing she used to accuse the other lady over there of doing. She goes back and she twists them into her own words to make her subscribers think otherwise.
What's up, Bree? I literally am all there. Bots are in deep on YouTube, Jim Jones
We
said.
don't give a fuck about it. Right.
Jim Jones, are you a real person? You're not a bot,
right? And then she knows.
Where is Sierra at? Sierra, girl, where is you?
Right, right. I never said that, Leah. Hey, Miss B.
Girl, it was some woman on YouTube.
Listen.
But your hands down when you talk to me. Now that's a bot. You're so beautiful.
Please
Cheryl.
listen, guys.
Your skin is glowing. You should take a photo shoot for CoverGirl magazine. Thank you, Lady T. I'm looking at your photo right now, girl. You pretty too, girl. They are so jealous. You know, it's so crazy. It is just the craziest thing.
Hey, Candy, thank you for coming in. Please hit the thumbs up button as you come in.
It was a beautiful day. I'm having a beautiful time. And it was this other woman that's doing content on me. I can't call her name right now.
Right.
But basically, she's comparing herself to me. It was the craziest thing. She was comparing herself to me, and she's saying, I don't wear makeup, but if I put makeup on my face, because she said I'm pretty, and she said I got a pretty body too, and she said she think.
Now, did you guys hear me say that in that video at all? Anywhere in that video, did you hear me say I'm pretty and I got a pretty body? And I was not comparing myself with you, Cheryl, when I said you wear makeup, and I would never compare me to you. Never would I do that. How that conversation started off, I was speaking of how you always talk about looks and all of that on your channel. And actually, if you took that makeup off, you would look totally different. And I don't wear makeup. I'm plain. I come as plain. I don't compare myself to you, Cheryl. I would never do that. So did you guys hear, right, Margie? Did you guys hear any in that thing anywhere where I say, oh, because I'm pretty and I got a pretty body? Nowhere in there did I say that, Cheryl. Nowhere in that video did I say that. Okay, so please quit lying on me. And hopefully your moderator, Tanya, is over here and she's taking good, clear, and concise notes that she can bring back to you to show you. No, I heard the video and she didn't say that. And I heard her very clearly too, and she didn't say that. So you are a liar. She has beaver teeth, who would be right. You are a liar. And that's what I'm saying. If you're going to go back and say something I said, tell my words correctly. And that's why I played that. But guys, hold on. We ain't got to the kicker yet. But that's why I played the video, because I wanted people to hear. I wanted your moderator and whoever else is over here, and you as well on your other device, hear that that's a lie. And I did not say that.
I got a pretty body too. And she said she think I'm on social media for the men's. That's what she say. First of all, girl, I am on social media, girl. I'm sitting in my house, girl, on my couch. I done work it all day. I done come home, girl, got comfortable, got my favorite blanket, and all that, girl. You know, I'm just living my life. I'm not bothering you. I'm sitting here and have a conversation.
And what does that have to do with anything? And Cheryl, I'm not bothering you either. I did commentary and gave my opinion just like you do on so many others. That's not bothering you. So what's wrong with me giving my opinion and my commentary? What's the difference between you and I giving our opinion and commentary? I wasn't bothering you either. I was on my page doing my commentary, which consisted of my opinion. What's different than what you do over there on your page? Tanya, stick that pen up your ass, okay? Yes, she is delusional, Miss B. Everything she's sitting here saying, but guys, please wait. A lot of you just came in, so I don't think you heard my video that I played earlier. But yeah, so no, I'm not bothering you either. I know you would like your subscribers to think you are that important and that you're being bothered. No, I'm on my page doing my commentary, giving my opinion. Isn't that what you do?
Have a conversation. I'm a mother of 4 and a grandmother of 13. Girl, I have a beautiful life. Do you understand? I don't ask anybody for anything. You know what I'm saying?
Did y'all just hear that? She don't ask anybody for anything. Now, we, just as well as your subscribers, know that is a damn lie. You just asked Nina for $150 and ain't paid her back yet. You would have went to your grave without anybody knowing that if you could have. So that's a lie. And as far as being in your house, that you grown, that you're supposed to do whatever you want to do, and your grandkids and kids and all that, I don't know what they have to do with this. The only difference is you have all of those to pass your toxic ways to, and the buck with me stops right here. So you have all those people you passing all that toxicity to. I guess that's why you wanted me to know. Otherwise, what do they have to do with this? I'm just not sure. Maybe you can do another video and make it add up for me. But at this moment and this point, I'm not sure what they have to do with anything. You 5'2" and said you 215 or 220. You got a big body. Yes, she does if she's 5'2". My doctor told me I'm 5'2.5". I told him, no, I'm 5'3". Wearing winter wigs in the summer, those bushes be making me sweat and they not on my head. Hey, little bit. Don't forget, drug lady. Oh, thank you, Truth. Congratulations, sis. I'm so proud of you. Thank you, girl. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Lioness, Wild Wild West ass wig. Right. Hey, Purple. Miss B, Truth, her head bigger than her body. All those 13 grandkids don't be at her house at no point. Right. And I'm just not sure why she brought them up. I don't understand that. But I don't know if you're trying to make a point to me, but I don't have anybody to pass all my toxic traits to, okay? And I'm perfectly fine and okay with that. Let's not get it twisted.
And all the food that I eat, I put it in my mouth, except for if MT send me a super chat.
All the food I eat too, I put it in my mouth. Didn't you see all that delicious food? You say you went through my page. Didn't you see all that delicious food I had on my page? And I didn't even finish posting all of them I had. Who you think feeds me that? I do too. So what accolades are you trying to achieve here? All my food that I put in my mouth, I buy that. I told you before, I can feel my own belly, okay?
Or Cash App. Do you see what I'm saying? All the shoes that I wear, I buy them, I put them on my feet.
What?
All my underwear, you breathe heavy, just unlocking your phone. I do all of that.
Who don't? You, as a grown woman, you should be doing all of that. That's your responsibility. I do that as a grown woman too. All the shoes that's on my feet, I buy them. All the clothes that's on my back and my body, I buy those. All the food that I eat, I buy those. Okay? I don't deal with a man in no type of form or fashion. If I did, he would be doing that, sweetie. He would be doing that. So I'm not sure what are you trying to say with that? I just don't know. But guys, give me a second. I just want you guys to hear this.
For myself, ma'am. I don't ask it. I don't get no Social Security.
Hey, Uno Spider.
You know what I'm saying? I don't get no food stamps or no AFDC. I don't get any of that. I'm an entrepreneur, ma'am.
What are you entrepreneur? Like the most entrepreneurs I work, they don't go asking people unless they're just up in their startup and they ain't finna ask for $150. They're gonna go somewhere and try to get somebody to invest $150,000. So you being an entrepreneur, what point are you making? Exactly, what point are you making? Besides trying to show out. Hold on. Hey there, Tra-Luv, sweetheart. Hey there, Uno Spider. Hold on, guys.
$20 discount on the first
I have free commercials on my phone now. I just don't have it over here.
Shop?
No, ma'am. And I have a regular job too. It's just crazy to me. It's crazy that you guys.
Cheryl, I don't know if you know or if you listen to a lot of my videos. That's why I told you a lot of stuff you women talk about on here. I've been there, done that. Cheryl, I owned a 1,200 square foot clothing store. Okay. And that was back in 2006. We almost, 20 years out? And you talking about you an entrepreneur? Girl, please, I have been there, done that, Cheryl. You aren't telling me anything or turning me on to anything or making me feel like you're the shit because you say you're an entrepreneur. You're an entrepreneur in your home. I had a whole 1,200 square foot building in Eagles Landing Parkway, if you know anything about Georgia. Okay? And if you have a way to go look up licenses and all of that to find, go do that. It was in my name, sweetie. What is you talking about? That's why I say y'all some L7s to me for real, because you and Adrian both be on here bragging about shit I done did 20, 30 years ago. And we all the same age. We all the same age. And y'all be on here bragging about shit that I have done long, long years ago. So I'm not impressed by that.
And we're going to talk about the mother womb because that's what we're talking about tonight. But what's up, Valencia? Is Valencia in the building? It's crazy that Black women, let me just tell you something, young lady, the one that did the live on me. Why would you compare yourself to me? Why?
Now, guys, where did I compare myself to her? Because I said, I don't wear makeup and you wear makeup. So again, like I said, the conversation started about you always focusing on looks and how pretty and everything you are. But you wear makeup, Cheryl, so nobody knows what you look like without it. Well, I think I've seen you without it, and you're not ugly, an ugly woman. But I was not comparing myself to you. I have no need to do that. Just like Candy Strawberry, all those good things. Back straight love Narc didn't do a 1099. That's why she don't get Social Security. Right. Thank you. Right, Leah. Yes, Lynn. Thank you, True, so much. So quit trying to make yourself, you want to make yourself feel so good by believing that I was comparing myself to you. Cheryl, that's not what I was doing. And nowhere in that video, if you listen good, nowhere in that video did I compare myself to you. 2 failed marriages. She couldn't wife good enough to keep another woman from taking her first husband from her. She wasn't introspecting right. It's just so much. But listen to this, guys. Here come the kicker.
You shouldn't compare yourself to me. Why are you comparing yourself to me? If you feel like that you're an attractive woman and that you're beautiful and that your body is beautiful, that's your business. Do you do your thing? But don't compare yourself to me, because beauty is in the eye of the beholder. People have different type of preferences. For instance, if you got men and women, both men and women are a lot attracted to me. Men and women probably attracted to you. But I'm just saying this right here. If a man is liking you, then he prefers dark skin, because you're very, very dark skinned. I'm more of a caramel brown. So if a man likes the caramel brown, even though you're an attractive.
And Cheryl, yes, I am very dark-skinned, beautiful girl. It's that popping ass melanin that God has given me, girl. I'm sure you know about that. It's that popping ass melanin, girl. I only wish I could get darker. Hold on. Let me read the comments. Nobody wants to. Right. She keeps trying to make herself feel good as if I'm basing my looks or whatever off of hers. If I was doing that, I would be like, hell no. Cheryl, I didn't want to go to this point, but no, Cheryl, I've seen you. I've seen you without the wigs. I've seen your full body, and I've seen you with the wigs. I would be crazy to compare myself to you, Cheryl. I just posted a picture a couple of days on my where you put the post of my full body. I would not compare myself to you, Cheryl, at no point in time. Not at all. And that's not what I was doing. Old lady, you misunderstood Tra-Luv because she's slow. She did that because she tries to up herself. Like everybody is, oh, she's so beautiful. Because listen to what she have to say in a minute. Hold on. But she wants to up herself. And I believe she really feels like that's what I was doing. But nowhere in that video, I don't think nobody else got that, Cheryl, but you. Good evening, Miss Ann. Question, what has her beauty got in her? Right, that's what I'm saying. It's crazy. Beauty fades. Hold on, guys.
If black woman,
your black is beautiful.
You're not his preference, so he wouldn't like that. You know what I'm saying? So forth and so on. So this is the thing, and I learned this a long time ago in life, around 40. You should never, 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 never compare yourself to another woman. Do you understand me? You know what I'm saying?
No, I don't understand you. How can I understand somebody that's talking out the side of her neck? No, I do not understand you, Cheryl Grabowski. I can't understand somebody that lies and somebody that twists people's words. You reminded me of what you say that lady was over there. So no, I don't understand that. I don't. Not at all. She mad because she shouldn't. Oh my God. Y'all is crazy.
You might feel like that you're beautiful. Somebody else might say, well, I think she's ugly. Now, me personally, I think you're beautiful too.
Well, thank you very much, Cheryl Grabowski. But since you listened to my video, that's what I told you. That's exactly what I told you. You'll have 50 people over here that thinks you're beautiful and 50 people over here that thinks you're ugly. So why are you repeating to me what I've already said to you? I know that. That's what I'm saying. You don't have no more knowledge than I have. Okay? I've already said that to you on my video. Hold on. Facts, narc insides are ugly as right. And that's what I'm saying. Like, this lady is crazy. Hold on.
Yes. What's up, Marcus in the building? How you doing? Looking at you. What's up, Franco? looking at your facial features, they're nice, but you shouldn't compare yourself to me.
And I wasn't, Cheryl, because I know my facial features are nice. So I was not comparing myself to you. We have totally two different builds, face and body, Cheryl. And I'm not saying you're an ugly woman. And I thank you for thinking I'm a beautiful woman. I do think so too. But I didn't say that on that video. So please stop lying.
This is what's up, William? How you doing? And I guess it bothers you that all the men on my channel, not all, because some of them don't like me either. But a lot of them do, and they always tell me that I'm beautiful.
Cheryl, let me tell you why that doesn't bother me, that all the men on your channel tell you you're beautiful. Since I've been on this YouTube, I've had men to tell me that as well, and all kind of men in my Facebook inbox and everything. But let me tell you why that doesn't bother me. Cheryl, I am 54 years old. I've always been told I was beautiful by men. That doesn't make me smile, Cheryl. That doesn't excite me. I've always been told how beautiful I was yesterday, the day before yesterday, in real life. Okay, I don't need men on YouTube to validate my beauty. I don't want men validating my beauty anyhow. At this point in time in my life, Cheryl, I am attracted to intelligence. I've said it on here before. I'm a sapiosexual, and that's what I want men to be attracted to me for. My mind, not my beauty. That comes with it, but I'm not focused on that. So what that tells me and shows me, it's because that type of stuff excites you and you think a 54-year-old woman would be mad about that. Shows me that you didn't get that growing up. You didn't get that growing up. You didn't get that type of attention. You just started getting that. And so it excites you. I've gotten that all my life. That's old to me. That's very, the one told me yesterday in QT, I got away from him so damn fast. He was still standing there. I'm not excited about that kind of stuff, Cheryl. Hold on. She's selling on the YouTube streets, the visuals I'm getting from that chat. Right. No, Cheryl, I'm 54 years old. A 54-year-old woman, and I think you're 54 or 55, should not be focused on beauty. I want men to see my mind and my brains before they see all this beauty. They're going to see that first, but I want them to focus on that, not telling me I'm beautiful. You see, half of the men on the internet and all of that, they just trying to find a dummy that'll fall for it. That's all. They don't know you. They can't even see your full body. They can't even see your full body. Girl, I've been told that all my freaking life. Let me tell you a story. My mom told me that she got so angry one day. She said I was 5 or 6. She said, and somebody told her, man, that girl is going to be a brick house when she get old. Guys, if I showed y'all some of my 5, 6, 7 years, I was built just like I'm built right now. And my mom said it pissed her off so bad that somebody had said that to her. And I was built like that from then to now. I have nothing to be mad about because some freaking people you don't even know is telling you you're beautiful. I get that in my real life every day. When I walked in this door, is men out there, they tell me that too. Girl, I get that every day. What is you talking about? And I know it's what are you talking about, but when I'm kicking it, you know, when I'm kicking it, I be like, what is you talking about, lady? What is you talking about? Talking about mad because the men in your chat said, girl, you silly. You are silly. I get that and have always got. That's why I always fought. Every fight I have had throughout my teenage years, all the way through, always been because women was jealous of me, my shape, and always thought I wanted they man or they man wanted me. Don't come telling me about no men telling you, you beautiful girl. I'm 54 years old. That doesn't excite me anymore. I like to sit down and talk to men about books and different things going on in the world and not about no beauty. Girl, you lady, you crazy.
That I'm beautiful for the most part. And I guess that bothers you that you don't have men in your chat that tell you that.
And how would you know if I had men in my chat telling me that? But let me tell you another thing. That's not what I give off to the men in my chat. You see the difference? You sit there with your boobs out and pretending like you're covering up with blankets and like, oh my, this is about to fall out or whatever. Let me pat my little blanket right here. You give that off, so that's what the men are giving back to you. The men in my chat doesn't get that from me. Even when I'm online, I don't put myself out here giggling and laughing and all of that type of stuff when somebody tells me I'm beautiful. You see the difference between you and I? She needs to humble herself, all that dirty laundry her family put on this red app. Right, it's crazy. And then she's silly. And that's why I say this lady can talk a good game, but if you listen to the words that come out her mouth and you pay attention to her enough, she doesn't know anything. Great granny needs to get her a rocking chair. So you're built up like 5-year-old today, like now, don't be mad. Right. No, seriously, the way I'm shaped now is the way I was shaped then. And I wish me and my mom was talking so I could get some of those pictures and show you. I'm not lying. I had a butt, small waist, the way I'm built right now, I was built that way as a young girl. I'm serious. And one day I'm sure and I pray, that God will bring that union back together, whoever needs to bring it back together. I pray that it gets there before it's too late for either of us. And because I want to speak that into existence, I'm going to tell you guys that when that happens, I'm going to show y'all the picture. I'm going to show you. Narc aired so much bull crap. She's dumb as fuck. Do they know your ex-husband was playing in little girls' pocketbooks and you let him? Yeah, you see, I don't know much. I didn't go into much of that, so I don't know about much of that, but I did hear about it. Her beauty got her laid on the kitchen floor instead of a hotel room. Right, that's what I'm saying. I don't think she was getting that kind of attention then because she's too pressed about it now. A man telling her that she's beautiful excites her. She thinks that makes other women such as my beautiful self mad. No, I've been hearing that all my life. That's how I can tell she didn't get that much attention because at this point in your life, that would be so old. You would say thank you and keep it moving and forget that they even told you that. I do it. I did it yesterday. I zoomed away from that guy. He was young for one thing, and I ain't got the time because mama ain't finna be taking care of nobody. You feel me? So I don't have time for all of that. She knows exactly what she is doing when she goes live flirting. That's why I'm saying we give off two different things. We give off two different things, and you just have to face that. I've seen too many men, and I'm not talking about Money Boy Trey. I've seen too many men in your chat talk about your boobs. So I guess that's why you got the blanket covering them up a little bit. Now, they weren't really focused on your face. You see, that's what you give off. I don't give off that. I'm sorry. Even though I could. She looking for a date to eat. Miss B, y'all is crazy. Miss Tanya, oh, that's we jealous of that old wig with starch spray. No, nobody is jealous of this lady, and that's why I say for some reason she just, I don't know. She's desperate, yes, and I can just tell she never got that kind of attention. She never got that kind of attention. She got on YouTube like she talk about everybody else behind a screen. Now that she's behind that screen, she can portray whoever she want herself to be. And because as a pastor and being married to a pastor, they learn how to talk a good game. And if you notice, when most of them are preaching, they have the same rhythm to their preach. They have the same, oh, hallelujah. You know, they have all that same stuff is trained. They are trained to speak like that. So she has been taught how to speak a good game. But that when she came behind this YouTube screen, now she can portray who she wants to be, because what she's trying to portray is not who she is. It's not who she is. She puts that blanket to cover up that fupa. Yeah, that could be it too. That's the same with Big A, just shows their insecurities because all they talk about or they come back to someone is their body or looks. Yeah, she finna start talking about that too. Hold up.
So listen, don't compare yourself to me, honey.
I don't, and I won't. Don't worry. Yeah, you right. So that would be an absolute bad look on my part to compare myself to you. So don't worry about that. Never have I compared myself to you, and never will I compare myself to you. Do you understand me? That's the question.
For another footnote, so when you guys are sitting in your content creators chats, because my people, I'm gonna say my people, because this is my team over here, my moderators, they do not go in other people's chats and they don't go do commentary on y'all. They don't do that.
Your subscribers aren't content creators. Make it make sense. Why would your subscribers go do content on us when they're not content creators, lady? Do you hear yourself? I'm a content creator. And just as you are a content creator, you stroll the YouTube streets and you decide who you want to do content on. Just like Truth wasn't bothering you. Truth was doing content on Adrian. But as a content creator, you chose to now do commentary on Truth, doing commentary on Adrian. So that's what I'm saying. Make it make sense. Your subscribers are not content creators. So of course they don't go and do commentary on us, lady. Oh my God, that is crazy. I'm going wild out on her. Keep on flapping them dentures. Right, it ain't making no sense. Your content, your subscribers are not content creators. So why would they do content on us? But you was about to tell a lie. They do come over in this chat, and you know for a fact, because I've been in your chat when your one content creator said she liked being over here, and you said it, which was Sunday Rose. Then I was also in your chat today when your other moderator said that she was over in the chat because she was taught to keep her friends close and her enemies closer. No, she was over here because it's popping, and this is where she wanted to be. Otherwise, being an enemy, frenemy over here, it's not getting you anything, and it's not getting her anything besides an earful, but you can hear that yourself. So, like, I don't get it. I don't get it. So, you know, your people come to these chats and they like being here. You might as well face it.
Y'all sit and y'all listen to y'all content creators, and then y'all do commentary and do videos or post crazy shit about me and say all kind of stuff because your person that you listen to is insecure, and she's very insecure.
Well, I think it's you that's insecure, Cheryl. You see, you saying that Truth is insecure is your opinion, right? Well, when I look at you, it's you that's insecure. You don't want to have to keep talking about how beautiful you are, how the men think you're so beautiful, and how you're just so this and you're so that. You're supposed to let the people talk for you. We're supposed to hear the men, subscribers, and content creators talking about how beautiful the Grabowski is. We're supposed to hear the other content creators talking about, oh, that Cheryl Grabowski came on these YouTube streets and turned it upside down. She taught everybody how to do YouTube right and how to be the best YouTuber. You sitting over there bragging on yourself, but ain't nobody else doing that. That's how we know you the real deal. When other people start bragging on you, not you. You seem to be the insecure one. Truth does not, again, I'm going to reiterate it. She does not bother you. The only time you will hear Truth say anything close about you is when you, which is all the time, and you said it yourself, I speak her name over here on my channel all the time. So the only time is when somebody will come back, tell her something that you said or whatever, she will address that issue. Even if she address it, a lot of times she don't, and move on. Why won't you accept that, Cheryl? That nobody is pressed for you like that. It's you that's over there pressed. She couldn't even touch you or Truth's level of intelligence. So no, sweetie, no comparison. Not at all. Told you she was slow. She is, but she don't know it for whatever reason. She gonna look like homegirl that said she failed. Oh no, but you know, she even said, I don't fight. I'm a grown woman. I don't know. Let me tell you something. I'm a grown woman too. But if anybody put their damn hands on me, oh, we fighting. I'm not that Malcolm X. I keep myself very much in shape, and I ain't finna stand there and talk. After you don't have hit me, I'm not finna stand there and be like, oh, you know you hit me, right? So what am I supposed to do next? Where do we go from here? No, I'm going to beat your ass, and then I'm going to keep it moving. You put your hand on me, I don't care, 54, wherever. And then I'm still going to turn back after it's all said and done, back to the intelligent woman I am. But I bet you whoever will know not to put their damn hands on me no more. No, bump all of that. But she tries to be so classy, and a lot of people need to understand that you can't make yourself have class, just as you can't buy class. It's embedded in you. It will show. Nobody, that's just like if you are a Christian or you are a true follower of God, you don't have to run around telling everybody. It will show in your everyday actions. It will show in the way you move through the world. You don't have to scream and holler and put a poster board on top of your head to let somebody know who or what you are. But that's what you do, because you don't even feel who and what you're saying you are. It's you that's insecure. Truth does not think about you, lady. She does not. And that's the truth. And again, like I said in that last video, you are not only lying to yourself, you're blatantly lying to your subscribers. And a lot of them are laughing at you because they know that you are lying. And the reason they know is because they're in the chats. So they know. So you should really, hold on, guys. But so they know you are lying because they be over in the chat. So they can see what Truth does. So that's why I say I don't know why you don't go ahead and digress and just admit to yourself that it's all in your head, because it is. Give me a second, guys. It's a little more I want you to hear.
Obviously, because she's behind a banner all the time.
Check out this screenshot of my credit score. Just a few months ago, it was in the low 500s. That all changed when I found.
Obviously, because she's behind the banner all the time. You know what I mean? But maybe she has a mother wound. Now, see, I listened to you.
Hold on. Being behind a banner doesn't matter. We're all grown, Cheryl. If I choose to show myself, that's my prerogative. If somebody else chooses not to show themselves, that's their prerogative. They don't have to show themselves. I show myself sometimes, sometimes I don't. That's my prerogative. If you choose to show yourself all the time, that's your prerogative. Okay.
On the treadmill, I listened to your conversation about your relationship with your mother. I listened to it very, very well. It was very interesting because I went to your page, of course, since you took the time out to do a live. And I listened to your video about your relationship with your mama. And you talked about your mother not. The panel wrote does have a mother wound and is causing wounds for her children. Really? Gee, really? So
well, listen, I'm glad you took the time out to go over there and find out about me. So now you know that I'm not ashamed of who I am. But let me tell you something. From that video, what you heard, you can't tell me nothing about my mother wound. You don't know my mother's side of the story, and you don't actually know my story. I have never sat down and talked to you, and neither has my mother. So the only mother wound you know about is your own. Is your own. I'm glad you went over there and listened, though. And yes, it is very interesting. It's me that's going through it, and it's still interesting to me because I can't figure the shit out. So it is extremely interesting, and I'm glad you find it as interesting. Okay, but you can't tell me anything about my mother and my mother's relationship. You don't have the credentials to tell me anything when it comes to that. You can only tell yourself about you and your mother's wound. And I heard your story about your mother too. And I can tell you they're completely different. Everybody's is going to be different. But I can tell you it was completely different. And not just by what I heard. I can tell it was completely different because you didn't go to your mother's funeral. Okay? That won't be me. That will not be me. Okay? And that's your business.
She has a wound with her mother. She gives me mother wounds. You know what I'm saying? I have one too.
You sure do.
You know,
and that's the only one you truly know about.
And this woman that I'm talking about, she has one too. She know what I'm talking about.
I do know who you. Yeah, I do know who you're talking about. That's why I'm addressing it. Yes, I do. I do have one. Now what? There's nothing you can tell me about it. The only thing you can do is listen to that video and just, listen to the video and come up with your own assumptions. But there's nothing you can tell me about it. Since I've been on the YouTube streets, I've never tried to hide that. Okay?
To inform you guys, because I am realizing. And the one that's taking me to court, she got a mother wound too. And a father wound.
Yes, she do, Leah. That's what makes her feel good about herself.
Some other content creators
she talk that kind game and take kind of donkey for the ride. Right.
Need to hear this. She says that her and her mother have gotten along all her life. That's not true. I can tell by what has happened in her life that she has a mother wound too. You know what I'm saying? Because healthy breeds healthy, y'all. You cannot have a good, wonderful relationship with your mother if you've been having toxic relationships and being used and abused out here in this world. You can't. You might not have identified that there's something going on. You may have had.
Well, I'm not sure who you speaking of on this thing right here, but let me tell you about me. I have never been used nor abused. I've been like any other woman, been in a relationship with a man, might have called him cheating, whatever, but I've never been abused. I've always had a great life, Cheryl. My problems in life started late in age. I had a wonderful life. You know how you talk about on here about how you have a beautiful life in this? So did I. And because I never went through struggles and all of that, God got me going through them now. And I actually appreciate them because they have taught me so many things about myself that I did not know, because I didn't have a chance to know those things because I was always kept. Okay. I didn't fall. I just started going through my problems. Okay. And even with my mother's and I situation, I never even thought about it or felt it until later on in my life. Like, oh, my mother doesn't love me, or my mother, because my grandmother was always there to feel that. So that didn't hit me to a sunken part of to sink me in my life. So I didn't carry no type of toxic anything along with me because I was still enjoying life, and I didn't feel that not love, because I had so much love over here that my mother's not giving me. And I'm not gonna see, that's why when it comes to this in certain things, I try to watch my words, because you're gonna go on and say a few more things. Let me just put it to you this way, because you speak of this on your channel, her being unemotionally available. I've been knew that word, Cheryl. And if you listen to that, and if you listen to that mother video, then you heard me talk about that. I know what emotions is and all of that. That was my mother's problem. She wasn't emotionally available for me. But you also heard me say, I had every single thing I needed, and she gave me some of what I wanted. Okay. It wasn't until I got older in life that she started this on off thing with me. Well, I'm not talking to you right now, and for whatever reason, whatever. And the first time it's going to be 6 months. And then when I decide to get mad or angry again, now I'm not going to talk to you for 2 months, or for 2 years, or all of that just started affecting me in my older age too, Cheryl, because I had somebody that gave me so much love that I didn't let that affect me at that point. Okay. So you need to talk about, at least your mom did have you washing your ass. Right, money boy, right. You better say that. You better say that she was a single mother. My father was killed when I was 7. My mother was a single mother. I never missed a meal. I never missed anything. I never missed anything. I had everything that I needed. She sent me to what she thought was going to be the best school for me to get a better education. Even when I started rapping, it was my mother that went out and got my Jewish lawyer. It was her that went out and did that. I've talked about how every time, even if I have not called my mother, when I open my eyes in the hospital, some kind of way that lady is there. So let's not get it twisted. I want it was just her and I for 26 years. I feel like her and I should be like sisters. We should be, our bond should be so tight, but she couldn't build that with me because her mother didn't build it with her. She only knew how to love me the way she was loved, but she did a lot more for me than was done for her. So, like I said, you don't know about nobody's mother bonding besides yourself. And yours must have been pretty bad, that you didn't go to your mother's funeral. That will not be me, Cheryl. That will not be me. Okay? Under any circumstances, that will not be me. Not at all. See, now you talking about folks, mama, girl, you look, yeah, and don't she only know about herself? And I know she's gonna say, oh, you see, she's emotionally this, and I'm emotional. I told you everything I do it with emotions, but it's not affecting me. Okay. I love my mom. I want to be back with my mom. I've stated that over and over and over again, but I still carry on with life every day, every single day. And I don't put my problems or my mother wounds onto anybody. I don't have anybody to put that on or to project that onto. And I don't project it to anybody on YouTube. When I come on YouTube, what I project on YouTube is what I think about that person that I'm watching on YouTube. It has nothing to do with my inners. Okay? So, no, ma'am. Why no? I thought the same thing, Money Boy, when I heard the video. I thought the same thing. Why no daddy wants? I did. I thought the same thing because that's what I would feel most affected by. I'm still very much affected by that. Losing my father at 7, because I know that that played a big part in certain things that I did in life. And I can tell you this, all the cursing, the fighting, the dysfunction and all of that, most of that came from my dad's side of the family, sweetheart. Most of that came from my dad's side of the family. You see, my little brother, he grew up in a house where he didn't hear no arguments. My little brother is 28 years old and haven't had a fight ever in his life. Okay? Because that's not where we came from. My intelligence side and different stuff, I got that from my mom, but the cursing, the I'll beat your ass if you put your hands on me, the dysfunction and all that came out of daddy's side. You see, and so I thought the same thing, Money Boy. So don't think I just want to be on women, because when I read that, when I watched that, in my head, I'm like, why is it always a mother wound? Why it can't be a father wound too? Because let me tell you, you gonna go on to talk about somebody's mother not being able to pay the rent, not being able to buy groceries and all of these type of things. That was not my mother, sweetheart. My mother was in the Navy. My mother was at AT&T from she was 18 years old till she retired. My mother would go off to fight for her country or do whatever she got to do when they call her back. When she come back, they have to give her same job. That was not my mother. My mother was not that kind. And as a matter of fact, my mom didn't like me taking money from any man, not even a man that I dated. She didn't like that. And I told her, that era they come from, I'm not in that era. No, ma'am, I'm not in that era. If a man with me, a man is going to do for me, because I understood this is a temple. This is a portal. Okay. Life comes through this. Okay. So no, I was not going to do that, but my mom did not like that. So no, ma'am, that was not my mom. Have to beg somebody for food and couldn't pay the light bill and the grocery bill. No, I've never been evicted living with my mom. And let's understand, I said living with my mom, growing up as a child, and all the way into my 20s or whatever. I have never been evicted living with my mother. Okay. So my mother took very well care of me, very well, but she was just emotionally unavailable. Maybe she haven't dealt with whatever she went through. I don't know if it had to do with the Navy. I don't know if it had to do with her mother. I don't know. But what I do want to say, and then I'm going to get off this, you don't know anything when it comes to my mother and my mother wounds. You can only speak on yours, Cheryl. You're not qualified to speak on anybody's. But I can tell you what, I'll be at my mother's funeral. If she go before I go, I would definitely be paying my last respects. And there would be nobody, and I do mean nobody, that could stop me. Okay, not a sister that I met. I don't have a sister. The brother, if we mad at each other, whoever, nobody would be able to stop me. Okay, so we're gonna move on from
mother,
that.
for example. You may have had a mother who was a doormat.
No, ma'am. No,
you may have
ma'am.
had a mother who was religious.
No, ma'am.
And she put up with a whole bunch of bullshit.
No, ma'am. That was not my mama.
Light, water, mortgage, car payment paid. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, you cannot have a dysfunctional mom and have a mother wound and then say, "Oh, your mother is perfect." You can't do that. That's not real. It's not true.
I don't think I said my mother was perfect. I think what I said, I know what I said on that video was, I didn't need for anything and I didn't want for anything. I definitely never said my mother was perfect, ever. How can I say that, but then I'm talking about the relationship that we don't have? So that's why I say, I don't know where you begin most of your information from, but who else started me? Oh, Truth. Oh, yeah, Truth. Okay. I don't know where you be getting your information from, but wherever you get it from, I think you're actually pulling it from the inside on you and your mother and all of these things, but none of the things have anything to do with me that you're talking about. Yeah, she's always trying to diagnose everybody, but diagnosing herself. But diagnosing herself. But Cheryl, one thing I'm not going to let you do is tell my story. You won't be doing that. You can't do that.
It's not real. It's not true. It's a lie. Okay, we are coming across nowadays with these mother wounds, with this low self-esteem. Men and women have low self-esteem. Okay,
including you. You seem to be the number one.
On YouTube in the comment section.
Well, your subscribers be on YouTube in your comment section as well. So hold on,
this week only when you.
Your subscribers be
saying
in your chat as well, saying all kind of crazy stuff. Somebody just called somebody a name in your chat on this video. So all of them have mother wounds as well, right? Girl, look at the stuff you be saying, Cheryl.
Behind a screen. But most of these people that do this kind of stuff are just mentally ill.
So your subscribers are mentally ill.
And like I said before, I've never.
But it's normal for you to drag a woman and any other subscriber, content creator that you decided to speak on. It's okay for you to bring out their negative traits that you say you see and talk about those things, but it's not right or mentally right for subscribers to have their opinions. Listen, you cannot come out here on these YouTube streets and expect, and you know this yourself, otherwise you wouldn't have no opinions on anybody. You cannot come out on these YouTube streets and think everybody is going to be feeling you. And the ones that doesn't feel you is hating on you. You see, you older people and just a lot of people in general, y'all like these young kids now. Y'all overusing these words. What it is your insecurity that you feel. And if somebody speaks on it, now they're hating. Instead of just calling out what they see, all of a sudden now they're hating. But back in my day, when we would say somebody is jealous of or hating, that person usually would have more than the other person, or that person will have some kind of bright light shining in them where they doing all of these miraculous, great things or whatever. I don't see that in you, Cheryl. I don't see that in you. That's normally when a person would hate or be jealous. The person would have something in them that's just like, that just makes them great. But I don't see that in you. She coming for you because True Slippers got your back boot. I don't know, honey, but she got the wrong one because I don't think she, no. Truth just don't care. Truth don't care, and she really don't have the time. She got a whole camp of people that's waiting to see her do other commentary. But listen, honey, I can come every time because I'm gonna tell you, I'm here as well for the money. I want to build my channel where I'm making money too. I'm tired of working a 9 to 5. I don't want to work 3 jobs like you got. And another thing you can go look up as well, Cheryl, if you know how to. I have a hair license as well. Graduated hair school in 91, got my state board in 92. Well, I failed the first one, had to go back and take it. So probably 93. And then now if you're able to look, I just let them lapse. And now they want me to come and take all these classes to get them reinstated. But I have that as well too, Cheryl. And I also have a college degree in fashion. My major was fashion designing. My minor was marketing. So, girl, I don't have nothing to be jealous or anything of you about. I've done a lot in my life, Cheryl. I've done a whole lot in my life. A whole lot. Been around a lot of different kind of people. That's why I don't be studying people today. I don't care how big you are, how small you are, none of that. I've been around all kinds of people. You are not, you something. Hey, Redbone, you're something, just not to me, Cheryl. And I don't think to Truth either. But I got your kind of time. So if you say things about me, I don't care. But when you mix up what I have said and try to go over to your channel and make people think like I feel this way or I said this or I'm jealous of no, we're going to correct that. And we're going to do it every single time. I have your kind of time. Oh, that's where I was going. Because yes, I'm trying to build my channel so I can make money and stop doing that. Remember the same way. Hey, Patsy, thank you for coming. Please hit that thumbs up button, guys, as you enter the chat. I can't be consumed with what others are doing because I'm very much pleased with what I am doing. Right. It's crazy how all of these content creators have come on and start talking about, oh, the subscribers are broke. They ain't got no jobs because they sitting in the chat all day and this. It's crazy to assume that. A lot of women are doing their thing. Who gave me this? Oh my God. Thank you, Truth. Thank you, girl. Oh my God. Thank you. A lot of these women on here are big women. And when I say big women, they're doing big things. And you can tell that by just Truth chat. Ain't no woman broke that's doing what they do in her chat. That's just not possible. It's just not possible. So all of that stuff they say, it's just stuff to make them feel good. And maybe they're talking about their supporters because their supporters don't have anything and not sending them anything. But they always, oh, they broke over there. They this, they that. No, a lot of these women are doing big things. But because they don't come out here, brag about it, show it, start a YouTube channel to post everything they done achieved in life, they ain't doing nothing. But your supporters over there are professional and they're this and they're that. Honey, I can't say they're not, but it's probably the total opposite. It's probably the total opposite. But that's the kind of stuff that they do. But I'm sure you have a lot going on, Lynn. Hey, Patsy, and thank you for coming over. Thank you so much, True Girl. I really appreciate that. I really do. I think it was a little more party here, guys. Give me 1 second and then we're gonna get off this. I think it was a little more party here that I wanted you guys to hear.
A backup channel where I have 2 channels, both are in my name.
So do I, Cheryl. I don't have a bot channel. Well, I have, let me tell you, I have a couple because I have different type of content that I want to do. But I have a Keeping It Real with Tra-Luv channel. That's the one we're on now. Then I have a regular Tra-Luv channel. And then I have a Mama Tar channel that nobody has seen yet. That's where I want to put my intelligent stuff because I've been over here mixing with you and people of your likes that I didn't want to add them together. You see, and I said that to be funny because you're always looking down on people too. So I said that to be funny. Tra-Luv, most don't come out on this app and tell all. Right, Leah, you're so welcome. Thank you for your support. Love y'all. Thank you, Truth Girl, always. Thank you. Girl, I really appreciate that. You just don't know. You know that's taking me to my threshold, girl. Thank you so much. All of this is so new to me. It just, I had a new subscriber today and she left a comment. She was just like, Tra-Luv, I love you. She was like, new subscriber. It just made me feel so good, guys. And that's why I say, I want to bring so much different content, and I am. And I just need to get to a point where I've been doing it though for the last 3 days. I've been stopping. That's the goal. That's right, True. I've been stopping now at 7, driving, no matter whether I've reached my goal or not, because I all those days I was quiet, guys. I was just thinking and contemplating and all of that. But I realized that that was holding me back. Thank you for the super sticker, Miss B. Thank you. I realized that it was holding me back. So I told myself I have to start making some sacrifices here. And so one of the sacrifices is I've been stopping between 7 and 8 right now. So I'm able to do that. Yes, thank you, Miss B. I appreciate all you guys. Thank you. But you know what, guys? Anyway, we're not hey, Tra-Luv says everyone can't speak individually. Hey, just can't handle the truth. Thank you for gracing the live. Please remember to hit the thumbs up button. But anyway, guys, I didn't want to be on here that long. My friend, he's in there. He lost his mother this morning. So everybody put in the chat, rest in peace, Miss Betty, or put some praying hands up for Miss Betty. She passed away this morning. So everybody just put rest in peace, Miss Betty. I'm gonna call him in here and let him see it. Redbone, yes, or some praying hands. Yeah, put some praying hands in, guys. So he can see. But yeah, he lost his. Tony, come here for a second. Hurry up. I just want you to see. I told everybody to put the praying hands up for Miss Betty. I want you to see them. See, I told them, see, rest in peace, Miss Betty. Rest in heaven, Miss Betty. See all the praying hands. So I just wanted you to see. They sending condolences. Go back out. I'm still on live. Bye bye. Damn. I mean, you see, look at you cussing on my live. But yeah, she passed away this morning. But Miss Betty lived a good life. Miss Betty was 90 years old. She was 90 years old. She lived a great life. Yeah, she lived a wonderful life. But yeah, guys, anyway, Cheryl, what I wanted to say to you is, and then I'm going to get off of here. But what I wanted to say to you is, you do a lot of deflecting. You do a lot of deflecting in life. Well, on this YouTube streets, which lets me know that you're not done with introspecting. You're not. It sure is a blessing. It sure is. Oh, thank you, Patsy. Love you, Trey. You and Truth are the realest. Thank you. I told you that's what I loved about Truth. I don't give a, and I guess maybe because I'm that way too. But when I first came across Truth, that's what I said. I was like, I like the way she give her commentary. See, long time ago, I decided I didn't want nobody giving me that how do you call it, sugarcoating nothing for me, because when you sugarcoat things for people, that leaves too much room for openness, you know, for them to think what they want to think or assume what. But when you come straight forward with whatever it is you're trying to say, then they know exactly what it is you're trying to say. And I do remember another part I want to address in here. So she goes on to talk about one of her subscribers brought it up, how Adrian has been challenging Truth since last year to cam up. But what I wanted to say to that is Adrian doesn't have the right to tell anybody or challenge anybody to cam up until she's ready to take the challenge that I gave her since last year, to put that phone directly in front of her and she go back to that wall and walk straight to that phone with some pants on so everybody can see that true body. Until she's ready to take that challenge, she does not have the right to challenge anybody to cam up, because what she does is hide her imperfections. She is very not needed. You know, Cheryl, how you used to talk about Q? Hers is worse. That's why you never see her front view. And if you do, it's from the thighs above, because she don't want to show you guys that messed up body. So Adrian doesn't have a right to challenge anybody to anything until she take the challenge that I've been challenging her to do since last year. It's crazy what Leah O. Grabowski, she has gotten real fat. I tell you that, Big A, for a reason. Yes, she have. And not only that, guys, I don't know. You see, I pay attention to everything. Adrian's her front view is so messed up. That's why you never see her take a full body front view. Her leg is going into her other leg, and then you know she's already really big at the top. Her front view is very screwed up. The back too, but that's why she's so proud of the back. And the only time you'll see her in a front view is when she has on a dress. Pay attention. That's the only time you will see her in a front view, is when she has on those long dresses. Why you think she liked those long dresses like that? Because it covers up that knee imperfection. Not walk straight challenge. Yes, Melissa, Malaysia. Adrian needs to do that challenge first. Adrian has no right to challenge nobody to anything. People are grown here. We've seen Truth Hurts. We've seen her. Why are y'all so pressed to see her? We've seen her, and I'm going to tell you, I think she's a very beautiful girl. She's chocolate like me. I think her smile is beautiful, and I love her ponytails. And I'm not just saying that because I'm here. I'm saying that because it's true. She's pretty. She's nowhere near ugly. And I'm not sure why Cheryl continues to call her fat and big and all of that, because that's not the case either. But Cheryl, you are big, Cheryl. You are big, and we've seen that. But Adrian doesn't have the right to tell anybody, to put anybody on a challenge. She won't even take the one that I've been asking her to do since last year. You people are crazy over there. YouTube took my comment. All I said was them rejects needs to calm down. Oh my God. And she got big knots in her legs. It looks like cottage cheese. Yes, her Adrian's body is not like everybody keep thinking, and she knows it. That's why she only take the pictures on the side or the back. The only time you gonna see that front view is when she have on those dresses. Blessed are those who mourn, for they shall be comforted. Matthew, sending prayers to your friend and family. Thank you, Lynn. Thank you. But yeah, Miss Betty, she lived to be 90 years old, a beautiful life too, and such a classy lady. Now that was a classy lady. Yep, she's a bigum, Bird. Yeah, Miss Betty was a classy lady, very smart too. Yeah, she is, Leah, and that's what I'm saying. They talk, some subscriber, she needs to take that challenge. Big A been challenging her to do something. No, she don't. No, she don't. It's crazy. But yeah, Cheryl. So what I wanted to just tell you is, you are a big deflector of who you truly are. Which lets me know that you still need to do some introspecting. And that's probably why you haven't went and got your license and different things, since you proclaim to be this businesswoman, this entrepreneur. And I can't see that, Cheryl. An entrepreneur would not be asking anybody for $150. They just wouldn't be doing that. An entrepreneur, I don't think would be sitting up there the way you're sitting up there either. You just don't give off the air as an entrepreneur, not a successful one at that. Doing 1 or 2 heads a day. I used to do hair, Cheryl. So I knew what it was like doing 18, 20, 23 heads a day, especially on the weekend. And that's when you was getting lots of customers and you was making lots of money. 1, 2 customers, unless you're charging them 200, 300, it's not worth it. It's not worth it. Sorry, y'all, I can't type today. I took 2 Tylenols. That crap makes me loopy. Tylenol don't make me loopy. My friend said that too, that it makes him sleep, but it don't do nothing to me. Now, if it's the Tylenol that they give you at the hospital, yeah, that's different. But regular Tylenol, But yeah, Cheryl, and what I see from you is, I'm gonna call you a liar, because hold on, I had to drink some drink, guys. But I'm gonna call you a liar, because that's what you are. You're an outright liar. I did not on my video say that I'm pretty and my body is pretty, which I think I am. But I don't go around bragging on that. I just don't, because I'm used to that. And that's not what my video said. And for you to take what I said in my video and go back over to your channel and lie on me, that's an outright liar. And then you take people's words and you twist them into something else. Because neither was I comparing myself to you, and neither did I say you were on here for the men. The question I asked you was, were you, and I'm going to say it again, I asked you, were you on here to show your body, or is it your mind that you are trying to get people attracted to? Because we can get confused. The way you come out here, it can be confused. You come out here like you're so intelligent, but then you're half dressed when you do it. So it's a little confusing. This was regular Tylenol. Oh no, you do got a fat ass though back in the bushes. You're a trip money boy. I saw those eyes, honey. I saw those eyes. But I tell you, and with being, so everybody, it's probably a lot of 50-year-old women on here. So what you know, when you get older, gravity starts to take place, right? Mine's is not real bad yet, but I can see it. I can see where it's starting. So when I work out, that's what I'm focusing on. I want to sit my butt up back. It's not all the way down, but I want to sit it back, like, but gravity starts to take place. So a few things, my stomach right now, even though it's not real huge, I'm working on that too, because I want it flat, not to wear cut off shirts or anything like that, because at my age now, I don't feel comfortable wearing them like above my navel or anything. And that's just who I am. I will wear one that shows a little bit. If I got on some jeans, I will wear one that shows a little bit of skin between the jeans and the shirt. But just having it all the way up there like Adrian had hers the other day, no ma'am. No ma'am. I don't do that type stuff. But Trey, that's my body though. Seriously. Then when you put on heels, that hype it on up some more. My phone at 5%, guys. But Cheryl, no, I'm not jealous of you. I don't care that the men are in your chat telling you you're beautiful. Men in my everyday life tell me that. In my everyday life, everywhere I go, everywhere I hear that. I'm used to that, Cheryl. So no, I'm not jealous of that. And if you decide you want to go back and talk about this video, I don't mind. Just tell my words the exact way I say it. Okay, that's all you have to do. Just tell my words the exact way that I said them. But I think you need a lot of more introspecting than a lot of the people you're trying to introspect about on these YouTube streets. And again, and I'm gonna say it, my opinion is it's you that's jealous of truth. Your people can see it, the people over here can see it, and anybody else that watches these chats and these videos, whenever we come live or Truth come live, can tell that Truth does not talk about you, Cheryl. She doesn't. So you should really just let that lie go now. But I just wanted to play that video and let you know you have nothing for me. I've been there, done all these things you bragging about, beauty, entrepreneur, all that type of shit. I've been there, done that. I've been there, done that, and not just a in my house entrepreneur. But I can name you some of those things too. I make my own lip gloss. I think I posted the labels. I might even posted the lip gloss on here. It's called Lip Saviors. I haven't put them out like into the world. I've given out samples to different people. I've given a guy a bag of them to take to work to give out the women there. I'm a very creative person. I do a lot of things, and Uber and Lyft is holding me back from a lot of those things. And that's why I'm making choices now where I'm going to have to bring that to an end. But it's so much to me, Cheryl, that I don't have a reason to be jealous of you. I've already been an entrepreneurship in a big brick and mortar, you see. So I don't have anything to be jealous of you about. Nothing. I'm very talented, very creative. I'm a very creative person. I love to sew. I love to do that. I make my own patterns. I'll use a regular pattern if somebody sees something like a pattern they like, but it needs to be manipulated to a different cut or a different neckline or, something, then I'll use it. But for the most part, I make my own patterns and everything. I paid $60,000 for school, Cheryl. I went to a private college. I spent $60,000 for college, Cheryl. And jealous of you. No, ma'am. No, ma'am. Not at all. Not at all. But guys, I just really wanted y'all to hear that. And again, guys, like I said, if y'all want to go over there and listen, because it was a lot more. It's a lot more of the video to go. I just don't even feel like listening to her any longer. And I've been on here for a while, and my phone is at 4% now. No one should have to explain shit on here. in all reality, not your business. Absolutely right, Leah. But for some reason, she thinks she has introduced all of Cheryl. She also raps and reads the hell out of people. Yeah, Cheryl. I don't know if you know that too. I've had out a record. I don't know if you can find it, but the title of that record is called Ride With It. But if you can't find that, you can go on YouTube and pull up Kizzy Rock and Tra-Luv, and you can hear some of those songs. I was the first female bass rapper in Atlanta. You can also see a performance on my page where I was singing my single, and I can be sitting in the car right now, driving down the street, and 107.9 might play my song. I've done a lot, Cheryl. Great live, sis. And again, thank you. Have a blessed night. No, thank you, Truth. Thank you seriously for coming, and thank you for your support. I really appreciate it. I really appreciate it. But yeah, Cheryl. And because I'm not gonna blame it on being an imp or anything like that. But when I lost my grandmother, and I'm gonna, my next video, guys, I think I'm gonna go ahead and tell y'all a story about something. I really want to talk on it anyway because it's kind of relating to the Q situation. So I think that's what we'll do on the next live. I think I'll tell you. It's be kind of hard for me to talk about it. I've talked to a few people in my real life about it, and they always like, how can I put it? They don't believe it. Let me put it that way. They don't believe it. So I think that I know that's what the next live is going to be about, because when that husband and wife stuff was going on with Eat with Q, I wanted to come out then, and because it's kind of a message to her as well. But when my grandmother died, guys, I just kind of let myself go. I just went into a deep, deep depression. And like I told you, I stayed there for like 9 years, guys. And, you know, at the time, I don't know, a lot of you probably knew I was living with the Ethiopian guy then at the time. So he was paying all the bills and doing everything and all of that. So I didn't have to worry about that kind of stuff. So I spent most of my days all day just in the bed, just depressed. I just let myself go. And it was the cat. It was the cat that, you know, started getting me up when he brought the cat. I've told this story already, and I'm going to be really quick because it's 3 minutes. He was staying out all the time. He was staying gone all the time, doing whatever it was he was doing. So one day he just brings a cat like, here's something to keep you company. I had not had any type of dealings with a cat before then. I was 40. I want to say like Blinky is 10. And she was 7 weeks. So yeah, I was 44. And I had not had any interactions with the cat. But then I'm looking at this little thing because she was only 7 weeks. And I'm just like, something in me was like, oh, you gotta love her, you know. So I started getting that because she was depending on me. That's how I started getting up. But what made me finally get up and just stay out of bed and start fixing myself back up and all of that was one morning. I don't know what it was, but one morning I just heard my grandmother, and she was like, this is not how I would have wanted you to continue life. This is not how I would have wanted you to continue. And from that day, I got up and just started doing everything, fixing myself back up, started back looking for jobs, just started trying to get my life back on track. But for 9 years, I just let him do everything, let him take care of everything while I just laid around and, you know, was depressed or whatever. But I've done so many great things in my life, and that was like, and guys, I'm not sad on any of this. Like, I've dealt with all of this now, but I know that right there put a deep dent and where I could be with my things now had I not took those 9 years, away from myself. But then it's something else I want to talk to you about. And like I said, Patsy looks so good. Patsy, Narc, Carpet, Tra-Luv, Trey sings and raps. Bird, for real, for real. I seen it. No tacos over there, Big Bird. Hold on. One of ATL's best female rappers get into it. Right. True. And I did a little freestyle on my channel too. It's a little freestyle on there because everybody kept talking about my slow talking. So I wanted them to see my slow talking don't stop nothing. Yeah, Trey is a mess, I tell you. Trey is Patsy. Look, Bird. I started to email her, but yeah, guys. So the next video we do, I'm gonna tell you another thing that I think played a part. And guys, you guys know I welcome your honest opinion. I'm still trying to figure these things out, and I hope that day that Silas can listen to this live too, because I think she would probably know a little bit about what it is or whatever. But we're gonna do that live next probably tomorrow. What's tomorrow? Wednesday? Yeah, we'll do that live tomorrow. Bird, I started to email her. But yeah, guys, so thank you, Leah. Thank you. I'm getting better. God was and will continue to keep you true. Thank you, girl. Thank you so much. I really believe that. I do. Yeah, he shows me so many blessings. He do. I gotta y'all know I be playing the numbers, doing my thing, the workouts and everything. I hit today, but I played it straight box. I played 227 and it fell 272. So I only got $80 because here, if you play it straight box, but it falls a different way, you only get $80. But I was thankful for that. I was thankful for that. That was a blessing to me from him. You see, and that's how I looked at it. So I really believe that truth. And then my last passenger today, this guy was so genuine, young guy. It was meant for me to pick him up too. And so we got to talking and everything. And so when we got to his house or whatever, he was like, can I hold your hand and pray with you? And I was like, sure. And then after he did, and the only reason I did that is because I felt his spirit from the time he came to the car and got in. This young guy was amazing. And so then he was like, can I give you a hug too? And I was like, yeah. I say, but look, I don't usually let everybody pray for me because everybody don't mean you good. I say, but I can feel your energy, and you have great energy. Your spirit is good. So I do believe that truth. I really do. And I thank you. All of y'all are so amazing. I'm telling y'all don't know how excited I've been. I've been talking to Tony. I'm like, Tony, I want to do this. I want to do this, but I got to do this. I got to do this. I've been talking to him about all the things I want to do because I am excited. And that's why I said all those days I was quiet, guys. I had to do that. I had to do that because I needed to go within myself and see what was more important. And then I know when you get to the point of you just hate something so much that when you get ready to go out to do it, some days you'll cry because you just hate it so much. So I knew when I was getting to that point, I'm like, I gotta do something. So I said I gotta make a sacrifice. So the sacrifice I made is just stopping at a certain point and not, staying my whole night out there chasing the money. I need to get into what I love doing, and because I would love to do some sewing tutorials for you guys, some pattern making tutorials and all of that. And that's what I realized I gotta you know, just let something go in order to be able to really get where I'm going. So guys, I'm gonna get it together over here. You guys have been sticking with me thus far. I know you will give me the time to get it all together. And I want to bring you guys some amazing things. I do, because y'all appreciate that. Y'all have been so great to me. Y'all have really, really have touched my heart. And I'm finna get off here too before I end up dropping some tears. Understand you have to regroup, refresh, and come back. Yeah, I think I'm good, Leah. I'm telling you, those last couple of months that I was just quiet, I was really, really just thinking. Patsy, I'm shocked, got me spelling your name wrong. But guys, my phone at 2% now, so I'm going to go ahead and go. But I'm going to come back tomorrow with that story time. We're going to do that story time. And I hope Silas is able to listen tomorrow. But again, guys, thank you, Leah. Thank you to all my moderators. Leah, I'm not sure who else. I think it was I'm not sure who else. I gotta go see who all I know. Money Boy, Lynn. Thank you, Lynn. Yeah, thank you to all my moderators, all my supporters. Thank all of you guys for showing up tonight. And Truth Hurts and Miss B and everybody that sent me a super chat. Thank you so much for showing out. Thank you. Don't forget about the penny. Oh, yeah. Oh, you see, Malaysia. Yeah, we're going to talk about that stuff soon, too, guys, because that's another thing I was just telling Tony. I'm not going to give it away, but I want to talk to you guys about something else I just came across, and we really need to be getting it together, guys. So we're going to talk about, so y'all giving me a lineup. We're going to do the story time tomorrow. See, this way, this can keep me coming back like on a daily too. So we're going to do the story time tomorrow. Then tomorrow, while I'm waiting in between rides, because I want to get a little more information about what else I want to talk to you guys about before I just come out here and spew information. So in between rides, I'm going to be researching that a little bit, because guys, we really got to start getting it together for real. We really, really do. So, yeah, we'll get into that too, Malaysia. Maybe the weekend or something, we'll start talking. Now, remember, I'm not an expert at it yet, but I know a little about it where we can talk about it and stuff. So we'll get there. So we're going to do the story time tomorrow, which is Wednesday. Then Thursday, I'm going to talk to you guys about something else I just found out, and we need to start really trying to get it together. But guys, my phone is at 1%, so it's going to cut off now. Again, thank all of you guys, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Good night, Patsy. I will see you guys tomorrow. And thank you guys again for your support. Bye.